Ethiopia's Borana zone, pastoral communities rely on water for their livestock and survival. However, recurring droughts and water shortages constantly threaten their way of life. With the implementation of a user-centered platform for monitoring pasture and water conditions. This system is the result of a collaboration between the Alliance of Biodiversity International and CIAT, Ethiopia's Ministry of Agriculture, the Ethiopian Institute of Agricultural Research, the Oromia Agricultural Research Institute, the United States Geological Survey, and other key institutions, with funding from the Gates Foundation. It provides near real-time updates on water and pasture resources, accessible in English, Amharic, and Afan Oromo languages. This story follows a mother of 3 from Meadow Village in the Borana zone of Ethiopia. As a resilient pastoralist, she uses near real-time Waterpoint advisories to mobilize her community, taking proactive steps to safeguard their livestock resources and prevent disasters. This journey began at a stakeholder workshop in Yabelo, where local leaders, elders, and Abba Herega gathered to learn about water monitoring and early warning systems. Trained in reading water gauges, interpreting CIC updates, and taking proactive measures, she returned home determined to act. She-year-old mother walks toward the water gauge by the large pond named Dembi Korba, which is in Borana zone near the border town, Moyal, Ethiopia. She reads the measurement as 1.8 meters. The water level is good. The sun rises over the village, casting golden light over the calm waters. Today, all is well. The Community Information Board stands at the center of the village. It marks the water level as good. She fixed her eyes to the Community Information Board. There is no worry yet, but the board is a silent guardian of what is to come. On her next visit, the level has dropped to 1.6 meters. Her expression changes, concern flickers in her eyes. On the next day, she walks to the information board. It now reads, "Watch." The dry season is beginning to take hold. But the heat is stronger now and the earth begins to show signs of dryness. The community remains unaware of the slow change taking place. By the third visit, the water level falls to 1.3 meters, and she heads to the Community Information Board. She looks at the community board. It now reads, "Alert." As she sat in deep thought, memories of past catastrophic droughts flooded her mind. The cracks near her house where she sat on the dry soil's edge were a stark reminder of what was coming. Time was running out. With determination, she rose, dusted off her shawl, and set out to mobilize local leaders and elders, determined to act before history repeated itself. On the next day, key community leaders, Kebele officials, Abba Herega, and elders allied in the meeting. She shared her observations from the water gauge and Community Information Center updates, alarmed the leaders that the water pond was nearing a crisis. The community collectively decided on immediate measures. 1. Stopping irrigation, prioritizing water for domestic and livestock. 2. Encouraging neighboring Kebeles to use alternative water sources to reduce pressure on Dembi Korba. 3. Implementing watering frequency, allowing animals to drink every 2 days instead of daily. Another 2 weeks have passed by, and the water level has decreased to 0.8 meters. With concern written on her face, she promptly notified the community leaders and elders about the deteriorating situation. A week later, she returned for another assessment and was alarmed to discover that the water level has dropped even farther to just 0.5 meters. The board had now updated the status to near dry. The situation had become critical. Without immediate intervention, the entire community and their livestock would face severe water shortages, risking displacement and significant economic losses. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, she once again gathered women's groups, Abba Herega, Kebele leaders, community elders, and extension personnel for a crucial meeting. Concerned residents joined the discussion, fully aware of the severity of the crisis. Together, they identified the key factors accelerating the depletion of the water source and devised a series of urgent measures to prevent its complete exhaustion. 1. Relocating some livestock to alternative water sources. 2nd, strengthening the water usage restrictions for neighboring kabiles. 3. Adjusting livestock watering schedules, a 2-day rotation schedule. 4. Reinforce traditional water conservation techniques, MIRI. 5. Fencing the Waterpoint, to ensuring controlled access for livestock. 6. Manually removing silt and debris, to enhance water retention capacity.